So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about about being exclusive to Amazon or being publishing your book wide. So I'm just trying to inform you about the difference between publishing your book wide and publishing your book exclusively on Amazon. So without further ado, here we go. So Amazon KDP is a a publisher through Amazon where you can publish a book. You can publish ebooks, hardbacks, and paperbacks on your book for your book. And I'm just gonna go over the cons first about enrolling your book only exclusively on Amazon. So Amazon has their own platform that's called for authors who exclusively want to publish their book on Amazon, called KDP Select. And KDP Select is where you can publish your book, but it has to be exclusively to Amazon for 90 days. So after the 90-day period, you can decide whether you want to keep your book on Amazon or publish it wide. But I guess the con of it is that it's limited distribution. You can't distribute your book your ebook as your book only on Amazon. You cannot publish it anywhere else, but you can publish your paperback and your hardcover from when I was researching on other platforms. But if you are enrolled in KDP Select, your ebook has to remain on Amazon for the 90-day period, which is limited because then you're losing audience that don't really go on Amazon to publish books. But Amazon is a large consumer base, has a large consumer base of people who publish their book who read books on Amazon through Amazon Prime or Amazon Kindle Unlimited. So you have a dependency on Amazon. Relying on Amazon is you see me looking down, is I'm looking down on my notes that I took. So if Amazon relying on just one source is kind of bad, because if something happens to their policies, their algorithm, then you are out of luck, especially if something happens where your account gets shut down. So if your account gets shut down, then you lose revenue, you lose money, and that's not good to just only be on Amazon KDP Select. I've seen a lot of people get their accounts terminated for reasons that I don't really know what was the reason, but Amazon can terminate your account at any point, and you won't know what to do next and who to email to get your account back. And if you try to get your account, if you try to get a second account, they might delete that as well. So you always got to be careful not to put all your eggs in one basket. You miss sales and reach. So people you want to reach out to may not be on Kindle Unlimited, or you might be missing out on a wide array of people that users that don't use Amazon or their services, like I mentioned before. Because it's true, some people don't really use Amazon. Some people might use Barnes and Nobles. Some people might be stuck on their Nooks to read books. Some people use Kobo now, because I see Kobo is very popular. Some people use Apple Books, and some people use Google Play Books. So you missing out on people that don't use Amazon regularly. So you have less marketing versatility. So you have less control over how your books is being priced, especially if you want to reduce your book down to being free permanently. You can't really do that. Or you want to give your book out for ARCs to ARC readers so that they can give you reviews. You won't be able to do that, especially since you'll be on Amazon KDP Select, which means that you have to be exclusive to Amazon for the 90-day period. It means that if you try to give your ebook away to other people for a giveaway, or I see on TikTok they call it shmiveaway, yeah, you won't be able to do that. It's a personal preference. Like some people may not want to keep their all their eggs on one basket, keeping their book only on Amazon. But for some people, it works because there's a large array of people who use Kindle Unlimited, and if they use a Kindle Unlimited, they'll be more exposed to your books, especially if you're an indie author who's new. Then it works well for you. Um, I guess another con is that you're only exclusive to Amazon for that time period. But I'm gonna get into the perks of being on Amazon KDP Select. So I guess the countdown deals. Countdown deals is when you can mark your book below. If you have your book that's priced above $2.99, you can bring it down to 99 cents for the time being, and then it can slowly rise in increments as the time period of the week progresses for your book, selling your book. And yeah, it works well for some people. They're able to like do the deals, but you only have to be exclusive to Amazon to get that deal. So you can normally set your book below the normal price so that people can be more enticed to buy it, and you still get the royalties of 70% instead of getting a 35% royalty for if you weren't in Kindle KDP Select, if you get what I mean. So yeah, I think that's good. You still get high royalties than getting the 35, because I heard that if you price your book below $2.99, you only get 35% royalties. But if you price your book above $2.99, you get more royalties. The next thing is that you can price your book free for a 5-day period. You can offer your book free during the 5-day period, and it can get more people to buy your book, especially people who don't even know that your book exists. They can be able to buy your book for free and try it out and read it for the time being and give you reviews. So that's what most people, a lot of authors do that for. Kindle owners lending library. So Kindle Prime readers can borrow your book on your book from the library of KDP, only from KDP Select authors, which if you're a part of KDP Select, that's good for you because they can pick your book, select your book. The Prime readers who have Amazon Prime can select your book and read it, and they'll be able to leave you reviews. I mean, at the end of the day, that's all we want is reviews so that people can be more enticed to buy our books and we can get more sales. You get increased royalties. Instead of getting the 35% if your book is below a certain price, you get 70% royalties on international marketplaces such as India, Brazil, Japan, and Mexico. So you will not only get a higher royalty, but it's good for you because you get more money in your pocket. So instead of you getting just 35%. And KDP Selects has this Allstar bonus. I hope that is still true for at the time of this recording. But if you get a lot of people that's reading your book, page reads as if you get a lot of page reads, then Amazon gives you a bonus, and you have to have your book be on the paid Kindle store, on the top 100 on the Kindle store, for you to be able to get this this bonus. And then Kindle Unlimited, you get paid for the number of reads that people read your book for. So if you have a 300-page book and people read 300 pages, then you get a lot of money from that. So you get paid based on that, which is kind of helpful in a way if you're not making money from sales from your actual book. If you're pricing your book at 99 cents, then it's going to be hard for you to make sales. But if you have your book on the Kindle Unlimited, then you can make more money. So I'm going to say the pros of putting your book under KDP Select kind of outweighs the negative, but still you don't want to put your eggs all in one basket, because if anything can happen to these publishers that we publish our books on, because sometimes some people put their book only on Kindle Unlimited and then they don't see a lot of sales from a lot of people, which kind of sucks because no one knows your name, so then people might not be likely to take a chance on your book. But sometimes, I don't know, it depends on the person and yeah, on your luck. But it also depends on you marketing your book. You have to market so that your book, so that people can be able to see your book. So publishing wide. I decided to publish my second book wide because I realized that KDP Select wasn't helping me as much since I didn't get as much exposure and I wasn't getting a lot of sales. Even though it does expose your book to a lot of people from Kindle Unlimited and Kindle and Amazon Prime, but it wasn't working for me. And maybe it's because I'm not marketing my book well enough, but it depends. I don't know. So, the pros is that other book publishers are growing, such as Apple Books, Kobo, Google Play Books, Barnes and Nobles. They are growing, so you're gonna be meeting a lot of new consumer base that will likely get a chance to read your book, and those are the people that may not like Amazon. So yeah. Um Also, you can access popular bestseller lists, especially like you can get on USA Today bestseller lists or New York Times bestseller list just because your book is wide, because you need to have your book wide in order to reach those bestseller lists. And I think those are cool because you get more notoriety and more sales comes as a result of that. So yeah. And then you access more market. So reaching new readers who haven't heard of you before, and you get to have multiple streams of income. Yeah, so that's good. Like having multiple streams of income is good than relying on one source. Then you can have, so if one source gets closed down, you have other avenues to make more money. And yeah, so you have other revenues to of income to fall back on if something happens with Amazon and you cannot get your account back, because I've heard of horror stories and I don't want that to be you. So maybe you might want to consider publishing your book wide, and you get a discoverability of more people that to access your book. So you get more people that are able to access your book, and then you can establish your reputation amongst those readers. I heard that Kobo is up and coming. I think it's um, a Canadian based book publisher. But yeah, you can be able to publish your book wide and be getting more sales and stuff. So I guess the cons of publishing your book wide is that you have too many avenues to keep up with and keep up with the sales of those books and stuff. So you have some platforms that people don't even pay attention to your books, and that might be a struggle for you. And also, you have to be responsible for marketing your book. I mean, as an indie author, you have to be responsible for marketing your book anyways. So just keep that in mind, that you have to do ads or you have to do certain stuff to publish your book. But also you get reduced visibility amongst some of the platforms, because they're not as a big platforms such as Amazon, where they can help you promote your book more with Kindle Unlimited deals or free promotions and stuff. You can't really do that if you publish wide. But I think the pros outweigh the cons in my opinion, because you get to publish it and get a wide consumer base instead of just relying on one source of income. So yeah, those are the details that I wanted to show you about publishing wide versus publishing on solely on Amazon. So if you want to make your decision, you're more than welcome to do that. Don't think that you're doing bad by just publishing on Amazon, and don't think you're also doing bad by publishing wide. It all depends on your preference. So yeah, with that being said, don't forget to like the video, comment down below what your thoughts are on the video. And with that being said, don't forget to subscribe. And with that being said, bye.